Listen, I'm not going to be this person, but I will be this person.
We need you to be that person. Be that person.
I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this to my kids, right? I think college is a scam. I do. If you look at the millionaires in this country over the past 5 decades, most of them built it starting with a trade. I started making my millions with a trade, not even with my college degree.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at people now, more people are opting out of going to college and racking up school debt and getting a trade and starting a business. For example, a young man that graduated from college in 2016, I don't want to say his name because these are people that I don't want to go look up, but his friends went on to play college football. A couple of them walked on to junior college. His father said, you're not going to play football. You're going to get into the steel field. He was like, steel? I don't even want to do steel. He said, I'm in steel. I'm going to get you in for the next 2 years. You're going to get all your certifications. When he turned 20, he was making $230 an hour in New York City because he was licensed to do steel, but his father got him in, and he was working as a contractor. So he was licensed, and he was in the union. They don't let black people in the union early, but his dad was there, so you know what he did? He did the same thing LeBron did. I'm going to get my son on.
Nepo the man.
You see what I'm saying? And the problem is black people look bad at nepotism.
Ah, man.
When the truth is this country was built off of nepotism.
Nepotism is a word. Yeah, like people get mad when you say LeBron did it with his son, but it's a definition.
Yes.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not
just
bad.
what
You're
it is.
supposed to do it.
I put all of this work in, and I help make all of these buildings for all of these companies. If I'm LeBron, if it's Nike, NBA, the game, he built buildings for all these people.
Anything LeBron touches.
My son is gonna come get a job here, and I'm not asking questions because I watched it in the NFL. I was in the NFL for 4 years. I watched all of these GAs, all of these people's was so-and-so's son. And I'm like, yo, you 19 and you work in the front office.
Look at the Cowboys.
Come
Look
on.
at the Cowboys front office. Everybody's last name is
Jones. Jones. It's the same thing at the Lions.
People don't know Bill Belichick got his son.
Andy Reid got his son at the Chiefs.
And his son was drinking.
His son killed somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Come on. But we mad at LeBron?
And to me, that's why I don't get so caught up in the social media hyperbole. Because if you out here in the world and you see what's going on, you realize that LeBron isn't doing anything wrong.
No.
He's not.
You're supposed to do that.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm be honest, man. If he didn't do that, I probably would look at him different. Like, damn. Because if LeBron didn't do it, who else
Who's going to do it? Right. Who's going to? And to be honest, this is just me being an AAU dad now because my son plays basketball and football. If my son is going to develop, I don't want to have to send him to a university where they're going to make money off of my son. Nah, bring him to the Lakers. He can develop in the G League and make $7 million a year rather than make a university money. Because let's be real when it comes to these universities. These universities outside of HBCUs weren't created for us. They were created for rich white people's kids to have a place to go to commune, learn, and then get into network, get into middle management as soon as they graduate.
Yeah.
Then they sold black people the dream. Y'all could do the same thing, right? Here's the big difference between us and them. When our kids graduate with high degrees and all this other stuff, there's nobody in those companies that look like them that can pull them into middle management. So now our kids are graduating with $100,000 in debt, and then they tell you, well, you gotta start at the bottom, making $45K a year. It's like, wait a minute, I got 2 master's degrees and a PhD. I'm qualified to do this. Oh, you're overqualified. You got to start at the bottom and get some work experience so that we can pay you that. So now you got these kids and they 6 months in and they're like, yo, I'm at this job making $45K, but I got debt. So they like, I'm not doing this. They quitting.
Yeah.
And when you really look at the history of colleges and stuff, it was never made for us to go there. We made our money on trades. We were barbers, plumbers, electricians.
Now, you say we, you mean black people.
I mean black people.
Yeah.
If we talk about who really built this country, black people built this country. The reason why they brought Africans over here was because the Europeans did not know how to cultivate the land. That is a fact, right?
Agriculture.
Yes, black people and the natives taught the Europeans how to cultivate the land. Black people created 90% of the inventions in America because we were the ones that had to do the work.
Yeah.
So we are the most qualified to say that this is our country. But now you got colleges and black people are like, yo, I'm tired of doing hard labor. I want to stand up there and point around like everybody else.
Yeah.
But our kids don't have the same advantages because their parents don't own these companies to pull them up and say, here, you can sit on the board while you learn. No, they're telling our kids you can sit at the bottom and make a little bit of money and learn. And even while you're learning, they're going to always skip you with their kids. right? And I'm gonna be honest again. If I was them, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, we got to stop having the conversation where we're expecting them to say, you know what? No.
Oh, this is not fair.
Yeah, but they're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
And we're not asking anymore. I'm not asking anymore. That's why I rock with like a Tyler Perry.
Yeah. You got to create your own.